Hey, good morning, Facebook friends. I know it's like, 8:40 and I've showered and don't have a hoodie on, so you guys are probably in the state of shock. But today I wanted to put a message out there, and I'm early on the game today, I guess because I showered, about, are you getting enough? So a lot of times people do not know, most of the times when I do health lectures, people do not know that the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables now is 7 to 13 servings every single day, and that's fistfuls. Okay, that's a lot. But even like the Mayo Clinic came out with a new food pyramid, and at the bottom was fruits and vegetables, and the recommended amount was the 7 to 13. But then in parentheses it said that's the minimum. Like, you can't get too many. The more fruits and vegetables you can get in your body, the better. So, are you getting enough? A lot of times when we try to change our health, and one thing that drives me crazy in this country, when people are trying to change their health, is it is all focused around weight loss. And I understand that weight loss is important. If you're overweight, we need to lose weight because fat cells in themselves are inflammatory. But it has to be a focus of changing your health, because so many times people have issues with their hormones and their thyroid and all of this stuff, because we're constantly spiking our blood sugars, and our guts are so sick that our body's attacking our thyroids. So a lot of time people have thyroid issues, and they're not going to lose weight very easily unless they go on some stupid wacko no carbohydrate diet. And that's not healthy, because the good bacteria in your gut actually feed off of complex carbohydrates. So it's really important that you feed your gut the plant food that it needs. And that's where we get our complex carbohydrates. So I've said this many times before, I can't stand high protein diets because they're acidic, they're cancer promoting, they're hard on the kidneys and liver. So are you getting enough? And so, a lot of times when we try to change our health, we'll restrict calories, or we try to eat more fruits and vegetables because we know they're good for us. But are you getting enough, right? I know that I'm not, unless I add to my diet with Juice Plus, because it is food, and it's 30 different plant foods in a capsule. And I know that when I go to the grocery store, I'm getting the same stuff all the time, you guys. And I know that when I go to the grocery store, what's there is not really full of nutrition, because it's been sitting there for a while and it was picked way before it's ripe. So sometimes when people, let's say you have, some sort of chronic condition, or you have diabetes or something like that, and you're trying to manage that diabetes with your nutrition, which is good that you're trying to do that. That's good that you're trying to manage that diabetes. But that's where we go. We go into management. We're trying to tamper down the symptoms that we have. We're not really trying to take care of the root cause of the problem. And in order to do that, we have to flood our body with lots and a variety of plant food, because we have to bring down that inflammation. We have to feed that good bacteria all the variety of plant food, because one bacteria is totally different than the other. I've said this before, that we are more like a kernel of corn than one bacteria is to another bacteria. So they are so different. They feed off of different plant foods, you guys. So if you're just, kind of like I used to, I'm like a person of routine. I like to eat the same things every day because I don't want to think about it, right? So I would just, look at the calories, or maybe look at the sugars and all of that stuff, and look at the, carbohydrates, just like so many people do, in an effort to try to lose weight, because it was all about losing weight. It was, I guess, health was in the back of my mind, but it wasn't really in the forefront. And that's the problem, is so many people are just trying to lose weight, and then when they go and change their diet and they step on the scale that first week and they haven't lost any weight, they get discouraged and they go eat a cake, right? Just no, be proud of yourself. You are healing your body from the inside out. Who knows what your body has to address, right? Maybe you have inflammation building up in your body that is leading you to be more likely to have cancer or diabetes or heart disease. Do you think your body's going to address that first? Of course it is. It's not going to address the fat cells in your body. It's going to be like, hey, you know what? This could kill you, okay? So, that's what I want people to understand. Like you have to look at it as changing your health. And you guys, we cannot get enough. The more plant food that we can get into our body, the more our body will be able to address inflammation. A lot of times we'll, change the way we eat, and maybe we're removing some of those inflammatory foods. So maybe we quit throwing wood on the fire because we've removed some of those inflammatory foods. But are we flooding our body with enough of that plant food to help remove the inflammation that's already there? And it's hard, you guys, unless you are doing a strict, crazy juicing regimen, which I'm not even a huge fan of, because if you remove the fiber, then you get all the sugar, right? Unless you're doing it in a Vitamix or something. But that's expensive, it's time consuming, it's messy. You're gonna have a hard time getting the variety you need. So we need help, okay? We need help to feed those good bacteria in our gut. We need help to reduce that inflammation in our body. And then when we feed that good bacteria, we help our immune system go back into balance, and that will help reduce our inflammation as well. So you just can't get enough, okay? And we need to quit focusing on our health by restricting calories and just moving to some healthier foods. But the effort is to lose weight, and that's always where we focus. We always step on the scale, and women are the worst about it. But that is not indicative. I know a lot of really unhealthy, skinny people out there. And I know a lot of really unhealthy people who have flooded their body with lots of protein in an effort to chisel it, which it will, because your body will go into ketosis. It will lose fat because it goes into crisis mode. But all the while, you're making your body acidic. You're losing your bone material because you're flooding your body with so much acidic food. And you're overworking your kidneys and your liver, and you're harming your gut, and it just is not working, okay? So we have to focus on our health and what makes sense for our health, not for losing weight, okay? After time, whenever you're flooding your body with all this plant food nutrition, you will lose weight because you're gonna detoxify. And that's the real way that we need to lose weight, because toxins are fat soluble. And if we detoxify our body, then the fat cells will go away too. It's what happened to me, okay? And I detoxified. I had some rash on my legs. It came out of my skin, okay? So that's what had to happen to me. But that's where we've got to focus on that health part, okay? Because it's not going to happen for everybody at first. Because like I said, maybe your body's attacking your thyroid, right? So if you try to go and restrict, think about this. If I have hypothyroidism and my whoever I'm going to is telling me that I need to lose weight by taking out the carbohydrates, okay? So hypothyroidism is an autoimmune issue, okay? It's a gut issue. Often doctors will try to treat the thyroid, okay? The thyroid is not the problem. The gut's the problem, okay? Think about this. So then if I go, because this is what happens a lot to people with hypothyroidism, they'll go to some specialized clinic where they teach you some weird wacko diet that's never been sustainable, and they'll remove carbohydrates from their diet for a period of time. Think about this. I have just removed the very food that feeds the bacteria in my gut, that lines my gut, that regulates my immune system, which is what is attacking my thyroid, and that helps keep me have a healthy body and reduce my inflammation. Does that make any sense? No. You're feeding your body a bunch of protein and some fats. No, that doesn't make any sense, you guys. We have to feed the good guys, and part of that is complex carbohydrates and fiber. Okay, we have to get fiber from plant food. So we need to flood our bodies with that fiber and those complex carbohydrates. Your blood sugar will balance. You need protein, but not as much as people think they do. And you need, the best way to get it, the best way to get it is through a plant source, because not only are you getting protein, but you're getting fiber and complex carbohydrates and you're getting maybe healthy fats, and you're also getting all the wonderful phytonutrients that we haven't even named yet that are helping us heal our body. So it's so important. So I hope you know you just cannot get too much. And people, it can be really hard to eat your way to good health. It can. We want to try, okay? I try to eat as many plants as I can, as healthy as I can. I really do, okay? But I know that I can't get enough. I can't. I have to supplement it with fruits and vegetables in a capsule and pack my smoothie full of all of the nutrition I can every day so that because I just can't get enough. Plus I'm busy, so who has time to juice all the time, right? All right, love you guys. Start flooding your body. Start thinking, switching your mindset from losing weight to healing your body from the inside out. It's more sustainable. We have to heal the gut. It's so important. And then the health of your body will follow, okay? The weight loss and stuff like that will follow. You're not going to lose weight if you're constipated, you guys. We got to put fiber in it to get rid of it. All right. Love you guys. I know you love that message at the end.